Yo, so here I was staring in the mirror, I was looking at myself, and I didn't like who I was or who I had become. And I asked myself, yo, what were you thinking about? I asked myself, like, what were you doing? I asked myself, where did you lose yourself? Yo, listen, that came from self-reflection, but now I was trying to find self-awareness. And in order to achieve self-awareness, you gotta find yourself, to know yourself, to be yourself. Look, you gotta stand apart from yourself and your circumstances to examine your thinking, your motives, your history, your scripts, your habits, your actions, and your tendencies. Look, these are the things that got us here. Self-awareness is about becoming aware of our ignorance. It's about claiming ownership of our reality and accepting responsibility. This is exactly what I had to do when I wrote the letter to the judge right before she handed me 10 years in prison. I want you to listen to this letter that I wrote and look how it embodies the 3 principles of self-awareness: acceptance of responsibility, claiming ownership of reality, and being aware of my ignorance. Here's the letter so you can check it out for yourself. April 6, 2005. Today is a gift. That's why we call it the present. See, in the past, I've made some decisions and choices that led me down the wrong path, which ultimately brought me to this point today, the present. I credit my mother for giving my life direction and raising 3 children single-handedly. Despite the absence of a father figure during my adolescence, I continued to follow the ground principles which awarded me the opportunities of higher education. But somewhere along the line, I got lost. I lost track of all the morals and values in which I was raised by and all in which I stood for. Today, I'm blessed. During the last 18 months, I had the chance to regain all that had been momentarily lost. I used this time by myself to get in tune with my spirit, reflect, and improve. Many people have to go through a significant change to realize who they really are and what life itself is all about. Unfortunately, I'm one of those many people. This experience has brought me to a level of awareness and consciousness in which I never knew existed. Through this time, I have discovered my purpose in life. I'm here to help and assist others in any way that I can. I will enlighten as many people as possible so that they do not make similar mistakes as I did in the past. It's my duty to inform all of you that my time in the system will be used as a period of evolution and growth. I must educate myself so that there will be no possibilities of returning or involving myself with negativity. I'll be prepared for my chance at redemption, and when that day comes, I will take full advantage of it. My remorse cannot be expressed enough in words. I gotta apologize to my family and loved ones, the people that I've hurt and caused emotional pain, Your Honor, and the courts. I do apologize. I take full responsibility for all my actions and ask you all for forgiveness. Removing myself from the lives of those who mean the most and depend on me is a selfish and irresponsible act. I realize that what I do and how I do it not only affects me, but everyone and everything that I come in contact with. This is why I have transformed. I realize how important I am on every single level, and I believe in my importance. Real change will happen when you can tell the truth and see that the truth wants only to encourage, support, and uplift you. It does not aim to embarrass, blame, or excuse you. All of this has been said to give you a glimpse of the real me and the man that I aspire to be. As I close the door on this chapter of my life, many more will open. As these doors open and close, you will see how I, Lynch W. Hunt III, can and will change and make a difference. In closing, I'd like to thank everyone for their time, love, effort, and support. Sincerely, Lynch W. Hunt III. Yo, you may not be sitting in some type of federal courtroom facing a federal judge, but we're all living in some type of prison. So as you write this letter, I want you to think about how you're going to spend your time so that when you look back from some future date, you're finally living the future you described in this letter. Look, this step and the self-awareness that comes with it will allow real healing to begin in your life, healing that your soul really needs. Chapter 2, Self-Awareness. Adversity introduces a man to himself. Let me explain.